gentlemen, and welcome to EAC News. Reporting live from the Soka residence, Phnom Penh Hotel here in the capital, where an important conference is unfolding today. This gathering signifies the conclusion of a significant 5-year initiative from 2020 to 2024, marking Cambodia's journey towards digital transformation, spearheaded by the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications. We are honored to have Samdech Hun Manet, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, presiding over this landmark event. As we delve into this conference, we will not only highlight the accomplishments of the past 5 years, but also unveil the strategic future directions of the ministry, which plays a crucial role in enhancing digital services throughout the country. Today's agenda is rich with insights covering various aspects of administrative management reform, financial integrity, human resource development, legislative advancements, and international cooperation. Each of these elements underpins the ministry's approach to navigating the rapidly changing digital landscape. Let's start with administrative management reform. Over the last 5 years, the ministry has actively worked to streamline administrative processes, removing antiquated hierarchies and bureaucratic obstacles. This effort has resulted in the development of efficient work methods that ensure a faster workflow with high responsibility and transparency. Through the issuance of comprehensive manuals and guidelines, the ministry has equipped its staff with the necessary tools to perform their duties effectively. Digital technology has been instrumental in this transformation, with systems put in place to promote collaboration and efficiency across all departments. From time management to project management, digital platforms are now at the forefront of administrative tasks. Shifting our focus to financial reform, the accomplishments are striking. The ministry has enhanced its financial systems through targeted spending and effective monitoring, generating a total revenue of 2.57 trillion rials, which equates to approximately $628 million. This figure reflects a staggering 341% increase compared to the previous 5-year term, where total revenues stood at only 0.75 trillion rials. This achievement underscores the ministry's commitment to fiscal responsibility and accountability. The financial reforms have revolutionized how revenue is collected from telecommunications operators. By utilizing data from the Telecommunications and Information Technology Data Management Center, the ministry has identified revenue discrepancies and taken firm action to recover those funds, thereby increasing national revenue. Moreover, the ministry has paid particular attention to the Universal Service Obligation Fund and other initiatives aimed at funding development in telecommunications. This approach not only enhances fiscal capacity, but encourages infrastructure expansion throughout the nation. Now, let's talk about human resource management and development. The ministry has prioritized the well-being and development of its civil servants. Over the past 5 years, various reforms have been implemented to provide incentives and support for civil servants. The increase in monthly bonuses, ranging from 300,000 rials to 1,570,000 rials, reflects a deeper commitment to recognizing the hard work of these individuals. Additional allowances have been introduced based on seniority and course completion at the Cambodia Academy of Digital Technology, empowering officials to pursue further education. Specific allowances for life events, like weddings and maternity leaves, have been designed to alleviate some of the burdens faced by civil servants. In line with these advancements, the ministry has also launched numerous training programs focusing on enhancing digital skills and capacities. Scholars have received scholarships for obtaining professional certifications, and there have been initiatives for training both online and abroad. This commitment to continuous education has enabled officials to better serve their constituents. Moving on to legislative work, the ministry's efforts are commendable. A total of 83 draft laws and legal documents were prepared during this time, with 55 successfully enacted. This legislative framework creates a robust environment for nurturing the digital economy, offering clear standards and regulations that support innovation. Furthermore, the ministry's dedication to international cooperation has led to fruitful partnerships. Various forums and exhibitions, such as the Digital Government Forum and the first Cambodia International Digital Government and Digital Technology Exhibition, have showcased Cambodian innovations, ushering in a new wave of public service through digital platforms. Significant collaborations have also taken place with countries such as Thailand and Vietnam, fostering deeper ties in the telecommunications and digital sectors. One notable achievement includes signing memorandums of understanding that Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to EAC News. Reporting live from the Soka residence, Phnom Penh Hotel here in the capital, where an important conference is unfolding today. This gathering signifies the conclusion of a significant 5-year initiative from 2020 to 2024, marking Cambodia's journey towards digital transformation, spearheaded by the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications. We are honored to have Samdech Hun Manet, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, presiding over this landmark event. As we delve into this conference, we will not only highlight the accomplishments of the past 5 years, but also unveil the strategic future directions of the ministry, which plays a crucial role in enhancing digital services throughout the country. Today's agenda is rich with insights covering various aspects of administrative management reform, financial integrity, human resource development, legislative advancements, and international cooperation. Each of these elements underpins the ministry's approach to navigating the rapidly changing digital landscape. Let's start with administrative management reform. Over the last 5 years, the ministry has actively worked to streamline administrative processes, removing antiquated hierarchies and bureaucratic obstacles. This effort has resulted in the development of efficient work methods that ensure a faster workflow with high responsibility and transparency. Through the issuance of comprehensive manuals and guidelines, the ministry has equipped its staff with the necessary tools to perform their duties effectively. Digital technology has been instrumental in this transformation, with systems put in place to promote collaboration and efficiency across all departments. From time management to project management, digital platforms are now at the forefront of administrative tasks. Shifting our focus to financial reform, the accomplishments are striking. The ministry has enhanced its financial systems through targeted spending and effective monitoring, generating a total revenue of 2.57 trillion riels, which equates to approximately $628 million. This figure reflects a staggering 341% increase compared to the previous 5-year term, where total revenues stood at only 0.75 trillion riels. This achievement underscores the ministry's commitment to fiscal responsibility and accountability. The financial reforms have revolutionized how revenue is collected from telecommunications operators. By utilizing data from the Telecommunications and Information Technology Data Management Center, the ministry has identified revenue discrepancies and taken firm action to recover those funds, thereby increasing national revenue. Moreover, The ministry has paid particular attention to the Universal Service Obligation Fund and other initiatives aimed at funding development in telecommunications. This approach not only enhances fiscal capacity, but encourages infrastructure expansion throughout the nation. Now, let's talk about human resource management and development. The ministry has prioritized the well-being and development of its civil servants. Over the past 5 years, various reforms have been implemented to provide incentives and support for civil servants. The increase in monthly bonuses, ranging from 300,000 riels to 1,570,000 riels, reflects a deeper commitment to recognizing the hard work of these individuals. Additional allowances have been introduced based on seniority and course completion at the Cambodia Academy of Digital Technology, empowering officials to pursue further education. Specific allowances for life events, like weddings and maternity leaves, have been designed to alleviate some of the burdens faced by civil servants. In line with these advancements, the ministry has also launched numerous training programs focusing on enhancing digital skills and capacities. Scholars have received scholarships for obtaining professional certifications, and there have been initiatives for training both online and abroad. This commitment to continuous education has enabled officials to better serve their constituents. Moving on to legislative work, the ministry's efforts are commendable. A total of 83 draft laws and legal documents were prepared during this time, with 55 successfully enacted. This legislative framework creates a robust environment for nurturing the digital economy, offering clear standards and regulations that support innovation. Furthermore, the ministry's dedication to international cooperation has led to fruitful partnerships. Various forums and exhibitions, such as the Digital Government Forum and the first Cambodia International Digital Government and Digital Technology Exhibition, have showcased Cambodian innovations, ushering in a new wave of public service through digital platforms. Significant collaborations have also taken place with countries such as Thailand and Vietnam, fostering deeper ties in the telecommunications and digital sectors. One notable achievement includes signing memorandums of understanding that Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to EAC News. Reporting live from the Soka Residence Phnom Penh Hotel here in the capital, where an important conference is unfolding today. This gathering signifies the conclusion of a significant 5-year initiative from 2020 to 2024, marking Cambodia's journey towards digital transformation, spearheaded by the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications. We are honored to have His Excellency Samdech Hun Manet, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, presiding over this landmark event. As we delve into this conference, we will not only highlight the accomplishments of the past 5 years, but also unveil the strategic future directions of the ministry, which plays a crucial role in enhancing digital services throughout the country. Today's agenda is rich with insights covering various aspects of administrative management reform, financial integrity, human resource development, legislative advancements, and international cooperation. Each of these elements underpins the ministry's approach to navigating the rapidly changing digital landscape. Let's start with administrative management reform. Over the last 5 years, the ministry has actively worked to streamline administrative processes, removing antiquated hierarchies and bureaucratic obstacles. This effort has resulted in the development of efficient work methods that ensure a faster workflow with high responsibility and transparency. Through the issuance of comprehensive manuals and guidelines, the ministry has equipped its staff with the necessary tools to perform their duties effectively. Digital technology has been instrumental in this transformation, with systems put in place to promote collaboration and efficiency across all departments. From time management to project management, digital platforms are now at the forefront of administrative tasks. Shifting our focus to financial reform, the accomplishments are striking. The ministry has enhanced its financial systems through targeted spending and effective monitoring, generating a total revenue of 2.57 trillion rials, which equates to approximately $628 million. This figure reflects a staggering 341% increase compared to the previous 5-year term, where total revenues stood at only 0.75 trillion rials. This achievement underscores the ministry's commitment to fiscal responsibility and accountability. The financial reforms have revolutionized how revenue is collected from telecommunications operators. By utilizing data from the Telecommunications and Information Technology Data Management Center, the ministry has identified revenue discrepancies and taken firm action to recover those funds, thereby increasing national revenue. Moreover, the ministry has paid particular attention to the Universal Service Obligation Fund and other initiatives aimed at funding development in telecommunications. This approach not only enhances fiscal capacity, but encourages infrastructure expansion throughout the nation. Now, let's talk about human resource management and development. The ministry has prioritized the well-being and development of its civil servants. Over the past 5 years, various reforms have been implemented to provide incentives and support for civil servants. The increase in monthly bonuses, ranging from 300,000 rials to 1,570,000 rials, reflects a deeper commitment to recognizing the hard work of these individuals. Additional allowances have been introduced based on seniority and course completion at the Cambodia Academy of Digital Technology, empowering officials to pursue further education. Specific allowances for life events, like weddings and maternity leaves, have been designed to alleviate some of the burdens faced by civil servants. In line with these advancements, the ministry has also launched numerous training programs focusing on enhancing digital skills and capacities. Scholars have received scholarships for obtaining professional certifications, and there have been initiatives for training both online and abroad. This commitment to continuous education has enabled officials to better serve their constituents. Moving on to legislative work, the ministry's efforts are commendable. A total of 83 draft laws and legal documents were prepared during this time, with 55 successfully enacted. This legislative framework creates a robust environment for nurturing the digital economy, offering clear standards and regulations that support innovation. Furthermore, the ministry's dedication to international cooperation has led to fruitful partnerships. Various forums and exhibitions, such as the Digital Government Forum and the first Cambodia International Digital Government and Digital Technology Exhibition, have showcased Cambodian innovations, ushering in a new wave of public service through digital platforms. Significant collaborations have also taken place with countries such as Thailand and Vietnam, fostering deeper ties in the telecommunications and digital sectors. One notable achievement includes signing memorandums of understanding that Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to EAC News. Reporting live from the Soka Residence Phnom Penh Hotel. We're live from the Soka Residence Phnom Penh Hotel, where anticipation is building as we await the arrival of Samdech Hun Manet, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia. His participation marks an important moment in the conference summarizing the achievements of the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications over the past 5 years. As you can see, preparations are in full swing, and the atmosphere is abuzz with excitement. The Prime Minister's presence here today underscores the significance of the ministry's efforts in advancing Cambodia's digital transformation and the country's future direction in telecommunications. The conference will highlight the results of extensive reform initiatives implemented from 2020 to 2024, key achievements that are set to shape Cambodia's digital landscape. Following the Prime Minister's arrival, he will tour the exhibition booth displaying the ministry's achievements, where attendees can witness firsthand the progress made in enhancing digital services across the nation. And here comes the Prime Minister's convoy. The excitement is palpable as we can see the distinguished vehicles pulling up to the entrance. As Samdech Hun Manet steps out of his vehicle, he is warmly welcomed by key ministry officials and dignitaries. You can see the camaraderie and respect among the attendees as they express their gratitude for his leadership and commitment to national development. Now, the Prime Minister is making his way to the conference hall, where he is set to give a speech. This is an important moment as he will summarize the results of the past 5 years and share insights on the future direction for the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications. It's also worth mentioning that the exhibition booths are showcasing a variety of advancements and achievements that the ministry has made during this transformative period. From innovative digital tools to infrastructural improvements, the display reflects the dedication and hard work of everyone involved. We'll continue to provide live updates as the Prime Minister enters the conference and begins his speech. Stay tuned as we await the Minister of Posts and Telecommunications, Mr. Chea Vandet, who will also present a report summarizing the 5 years of work. The excitement in the room is electric as we prepare for a momentous occasion. With insights from both the Prime Minister and the Minister, we can expect valuable information which will outline the path forward for Cambodia's digital future. We encourage all of you to stay tuned with us on EAC Smart TV, our website, and Facebook page as we bring you live coverage of this significant event. Thank you for joining us as we witness this historic moment for Cambodia's digital transformation journey. Welcome back to EAC News. We're live from the Soka Residence Phnom Penh Hotel, where anticipation is building as we await the arrival of Samdech Hun Manet, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia. His participation marks an important moment in the conference, summarizing the achievements of the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications over the past 5 years. As you can see, preparations are in full swing, and the atmosphere is abuzz with excitement. The Prime Minister's presence here today underscores the significance of the ministry's efforts in advancing Cambodia's digital transformation and the country's future direction in telecommunications. The conference will highlight the results of extensive reform initiatives implemented from 2020 to 2024, key achievements that are set to shape Cambodia's digital landscape. Following the Prime Minister's arrival, he will tour the exhibition booth displaying the ministry's achievements, where attendees can witness firsthand the progress made in enhancing digital services across the nation. And here comes the Prime Minister's convoy. The excitement is palpable as we can see the distinguished vehicles pulling up to the entrance. As Samdech Hun Manet steps out of his vehicle, he is warmly welcomed by key ministry officials and dignitaries. You can see the camaraderie and respect among the attendees as they express their gratitude for his leadership and commitment to national development. Now, the Prime Minister is making his way to the conference hall, where he is set to give a speech. This is an important moment as he will summarize the results of the past 5 years and share insights on the future direction for the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications. It's also worth mentioning that the exhibition booths are showcasing a variety of advancements and achievements that the ministry has made during this transformative period. From innovative digital tools to infrastructural improvements, the display reflects the dedication and hard work of everyone involved. We'll continue to provide live updates as the Prime Minister enters the conference and begins his speech. Stay tuned as we await the Minister of Posts and Telecommunications, Mr. Chea Vandet, who will also present a report summarizing the 5 years of work. The excitement in the room is electric as we prepare for a momentous occasion. With insights from both the Prime Minister and the Minister, we can expect valuable information which will outline the path forward for Cambodia's digital future. We encourage all of you to stay tuned with us on EAC Smart TV, our website, and Facebook page as we bring you live coverage of this significant event. Thank you for joining us as we witness this historic moment for Cambodia's digital transformation journey. Welcome back to EAC News. We're live from the Soka residence Phnom Penh Hotel, where anticipation is building as we await the arrival of Samdech Hun Manet, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia. His participation marks an important moment in the conference summarizing the achievements of the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications over the past 5 years. As you can see, preparations are in full swing, and the atmosphere is abuzz with excitement. The Prime Minister's presence here today underscores the significance of the ministry's efforts in advancing Cambodia's digital transformation and the country's future direction in telecommunications. The conference will highlight the results of extensive reform initiatives implemented from 2020 to 2024, key achievements that are set to shape Cambodia's digital landscape. Following the Prime Minister's arrival, he will tour the exhibition booth displaying the ministry's achievements, where attendees can witness firsthand the progress made in enhancing digital services across the nation. And here comes the Prime Minister's convoy. The excitement is palpable as we can see the distinguished vehicles pulling up to the entrance. As Samdech Hun Manet steps out of his vehicle, he is warmly welcomed by key ministry officials and dignitaries. You can see the camaraderie and respect among the attendees as they express their gratitude for his leadership and commitment to national development. Now, the Prime Minister is making his way to the conference hall, where he is set to give a speech. This is an important moment as he will summarize the results of the past 5 years and share insights on the future direction for the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications. It's also worth mentioning that the exhibition booths are showcasing a variety of advancements and achievements that the ministry has made during this transformative period. From innovative digital tools to infrastructural improvements, the display reflects the dedication and hard work of everyone involved. We'll continue to provide live updates as the Prime Minister enters the conference and begins his speech. Stay tuned as we await the Minister of Posts and Telecommunications, Mr. Chea Vandet, who will also present a report summarizing the 5 years of work. The excitement in the room is electric as we prepare for a momentous occasion. With insights from both the Prime Minister and the Minister, we can expect valuable information which will outline the path forward for Cambodia's digital future. We encourage all of you to stay tuned with us on EAC Smart TV, our website, and Facebook page as we bring you live coverage of this significant event. Thank you for joining us as we witness this historic moment for Cambodia's digital transformation journey.
Has achieved a remarkable achievement, accomplishment for the Royal Government of Cambodia. At the same time, next, I would like to invite His Excellency Chea Vandet, the Minister of the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications. Please kindly deliver your welcome remark and also to present the reports to the Samdech Prime Minister and the whole ceremony. Yes, allow me to express my highest respect to Samdech Hun Manet, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia. Your Excellencies, Local members of the Senate, National Assembly, and the Royal Government. Excellency, Local ambassadors, embassy representatives, ladies and gentlemen, or public servants from the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications. Today is an auspicious occasion for me as a senior officer, a civil servant of the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications, and distinguished guests of the entire convention, with honor to extend our welcome to Samdech Mahabhabhat Samdech Hun Manet, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, for presiding over this closing ceremony of the 5-year stock-taking convention from 2020 to 2025 towards the digital transformation, and also way forwards of the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications. Allow me to extend my sincere thanks to His Excellency Lok Chamtif Neoknya, Ambassador, Embassy Representative, representative of the ministries, institution, provincial municipal governors, distinguished national and international guests who are attending today's ceremony. Allow me to cordially present the reports to Samdech Mahabhabhat Samdech, the Prime Minister, and the whole ceremony that this 5-year stock-taking convention, which has been taken for one full day and another half day, we're discussing and exchanging the ideas and make a lot of assessing the achievement, challenges, and directions under the field of the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunication, and also information and technologies. That recently the telecommunication, information and communication technology has been integrated into a digital sector. Within the 25 years after achieving the complete peaceful nation, the royal government of Cambodia, under the wise leadership of Samdech Hun Manet, has developed significant achievements in all sectors for our motherland country and people. On the top of this solid ground, the royal government, under the energetic and wise leadership of Samdech Mahabhabhat Samdech, the Prime Minister, has continued to launch the Pentagonal Strategy Phase 1, which has identified 5 key priorities, including technology and especially digital technology, in response to the Industrial Revolution 4.0 and Cambodia digital transformation. Over the past 5 years, Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications has vigorously reformed to promote the development and the management of the 3 sectors to be more effective in contributing to the process of building digital citizen, digital government, and promoting the digital businesses. In this regard, I would like to respectfully report to the Samdech Prime Minister with regards to the great achievement that the ministry has achieved, challenges, and way forward of our ministry to contribute to the driving force to support Cambodia to achieve its 2050 vision as following. 1. Reforming and strengthening the governance. Reforming work is an important prerequisite for promoting positive changes in order to improve the efficiency and productivity. The ministry has observed the improvements and strengthening of the quality of administration, finance and management, and human resources capacity development, legislation, international cooperation, organizational reform, strengthening the inspection and governance as a core of its missions towards the successful implementation as following tasks. 1.1 Administrative management reform work has developed an effective, efficient administrative system and procedures that could assure a swift and non-bureaucratic, highly responsible and transparent through the use of the digital system in our ministry almost all levels. We also equipped the digital means and equipments for the civil servant in our ministry. We also inspired the nationalism, national pride, teamwork, mutual respect, and internal unity. 1.2 Financial reform work. We have strengthened the reliable and honest and integrity and accountable and cost-effective financial procedures. We also set up an online payment system for all ministry online services, collected national revenue, and allocated and distributed a total of 804 million US dollar between 2020 to 2024, approximately 5 years, compared to 216 million US dollar between 2015 and 2019, 5 years respectively. While the numbers of service users are the same and the service fee of the is similar, provide missions and other funds to the government officials timely. 1.3. Reform, management, and development of human resources. We have increased the monthly bonus from 500,000 reals to 1.7 million real as an average for each officers from 2020. We also provide monthly allowance according to the seniority and the levels of the training from 1 to 7, level 7, respectively. We provide maternal leave, marriage leave, retirements, and room rental fee for those officers from the, and also provides the 13 and 14 bonus for the national subnational staff. Provide scholarship for bachelors and masters, doctorals and professional skills study directly, online, local and internationally, and also provide an organized digital capacity development program for the around 700 civil servants and contractual officers in the ministries. Organize the annual training programs for our officers in all provincial departments, all provinces, and examine and evaluate and assess clearly in the promotion of the position of and rank of the civil servants, and prepare digital data of the civil servant as a face recognition scanning, launching nurseries and health teachers for young children from 3 months to 5 years old nursery room. For 1.4 legal work, our ministry has prepared a total of 83 draft laws and regulations, of which 55 has been signed and promulgated, and another 28 have been drafted and in the process of preparation. But some laws and regulation has been too strict to discuss with the ministries and other institutions that has been in the challenging discussion right now. 1.5 international cooperation. We have hosted the digital government forums and government digital and digital technology exhibitions, and also the Asia Pacific Postal Union Executive Board meeting, an Asian Postal Business meeting, and preparatory meeting for the World Telecommunications Standards Conference, and a partnership meeting for the connectivities and numbers of regional and international meetings we have made, and also signed the 7 memorandum of understanding with our friend countries, collaborated with relevant ministries and institutions in designing and printing the postage stamp for celebrating the relevant local and international events, welcoming and discussing its work in a bilateral and multilateral framework. 1.6 Organizational structure reform. In addition to 7 general departments and units of a ministry, there are a number of subordinate units has been reformed as follows. One is the telecommunication regulator of Cambodia. The regulatory body has been strengthened to regulate the telecommunication sectors in order to improve the service qualities and contributing to the revenue collection. Sorry. The Cambodia Academy of Digital and Technology, CADT, is a higher education institution with the role of training students, civil servants, and professionals in digital technology as a research and innovation. Telecommunication in Cambodia has been reformed, reducing the losses of about 22 million by 2022. spent 2 million US dollar. And now the Cambodian Post has been received the profit of 1.6 million US dollar by 2024, but it is not yet enough. We are seeking more for that. Cambodian Post has been reformed by redesigning its business plan, creating new business ventures in response to the e-commerce trend. 1.7 inspection work. The general inspection conducts the inspection on the autonomous unit, telephone operators, internet operators, antenna operators, fiber optic operators, postal operators, digital operators, and settlement of the complaints and dispute, and research monitoring and preventing the suppression of crime under the jurisdiction of the ministry with a remarkable result. 2. Post work. Our ministry is in the process of preparing the regular a lot of regulations. We're strengthening the digital field. Within this 5 year, we have achieved the following result. Put into implementations the Postal Development Policy 2022-2030. Prepare to finalize the draft law on postal service to replace the 2022 law, and also prepared some additional legal documents. Discussed with the Ministry of Commerce about the professional code of conduct for the intermediaries and e-commerce service provider. We also provide the license to the 65 local and international delivery companies, establish an evaluation mechanisms to improve and promote the service and dispute resolution, promote digital revolution, especially the introduction of the digital post for the drug prevention, delivery tracking, and shipments to the final destination, disseminate and prevent the suppressed drug trafficking, and major postal operators plan to set up the custom-bounded warehouse to support the e-commerce, and also participated in the exhibition and national and international and regional postal meetings, participating in the bilateral and multilateral trade talks on digital economics and e-commerce under the leadership of the Ministry of Commerce. Thirdly, number 3, telecommunication work. Telecommunication sector has made significant contributions to digital connectivity, which is considered to be a basis for the digital transformation. Within the last 5 years, our ministry has achieved the following results. Prepared and implement the legal put into implementation the legal document to strengthen the governance, facilitate business, protect the legitimate interests of customers. Issued a total of 59 telecommunication licenses, including 4 telephone licenses, 2 submarine fiber optic license, 5 terrestrial fiber optic license, and 39 internet. It's about 2.6 million mobile subscribers, and it's about 19 million internet users now. We also promote the development of the digital connectivity infrastructure, including telephone towers, submarines, and also the onshore optical fiber networks as following. There are a total of 11,511 telephone antenna towers. We plan to accelerate the construction of 3,674 additional telephone towers with a total of 6,355 antenna stations by 2027. In Phnom Penh, we also build additional 416 towers out of 1,000 additional antenna tower. We also assign 9 teamworks to inspect the over 6 stories buildings to inspect the internet service in the building. In the province, we also promote build in the towers in Takao, Kandal, and Siem Reap province in total of 394 plants, and also continue to build in the provincial town, district, and in the commune and Sangkat in other provinces, and also add some other remote tourist areas using the Universal Service Obligation Fund and the terrestrial fiber optic network is 34,491 kilometer long, of which 2,923 kilometers are buried underground, and the seabed we have 26,300 kilometers long, and plan to have a new network with a length of 2,997 kilometers in 2026. Yes, the coverage range of the 4G mobile coverage is 93.2% of the population and 82% of the land area of Cambodia. It was a focus on promoting the quality of and the protection of the user of the telecommunication service. One is equipped with the 5 vehicle service meters to survey the service and avoid the interference. Launched the MPTC speed test mobile app so that the user could measure their internet speed manually and collaborate with the local authority to dismantle the booster repeaters at the location that have already improved the service quality, eliminate any advertisement or other service plan that are dishonest or in contrary to the law and regulation, investigate and crack down the unlicensed internet service providers and illegal fiber optic cable hauling and the importation of the telecommunication equipment and the unlicensed SIM card sale without the requiring the ID cards, and licensed data centers and use of the fake transmitter or fake BTS for the online gambling, loans, and pornography for digital work. Ministry has focused on the management and development of the digital sector and has launched an action plan that promotes the building of the digital government and digital citizens, as well as to strengthen the digital security to support the development of the successful digital economy and society, including 4.1 digital management and development. The ministry focuses on the formulation and of the policies and legal documents such as the draft law on the protection of the privacy data, the draft law on the digital government, draft law on information and telecommunication technology, and also the draft policy on the data governance and open data assessments of the integrity of the the integrity of the artificial intelligence in Cambodia National Strategy Plan for the artificial intelligence, draft artificial intelligence development strategy for the ministries, and also the draft cloud technology policy priorities, and etc. For regulatory work, our ministry has issued the licenses, certificates, and business permits to the around 393 digital technology company. With regards to the digital technology research and development, our ministry has been implementing the following projects. One as following. We have 4 artificial intelligence technology and data science research projects implemented by the ministry and the Academy of Digital Technologies, in which Khmer to other language translation system project has won the Asian Gold Medal in 2025 and the first prize in 2024 World Artificial Intelligence Conference. And we have 3 artificial intelligence and data science research and development projects in agriculture and health, with the University of France and the University of Health Science of Cambodia. And we also have the National Center for Artificial Intelligence and Data Science with project with the RFD as a national infrastructure to support the digital innovation system. Also to support the digital innovation system, research and development of the artificial intelligence technology and data science for the ministry, institution, education, research, companies, and digital businesses. Large language model, pilot project for Khmer language, the study project on ASEAN-China digital security governance in collaboration with the Chinese Academy of the Information and Communication Technology. And we also have the 28 national and regional international scientific research and publication projects. For the promotion of innovation and digital entrepreneurship, the ministry has implemented the following: train 30 new digital business coaches in collaboration with the Singapore Startup Center, organizes digital innovation and ecosystems promotion program every year. 1. Innovation workshop. 2. Software developer conference and technology fair. And 3. The bootcamp program. We also develop program to promote the capture and digital transformation of small and medium-sized enterprise as 1. Digital information innovation program for development. 2. Digital maturity assessment program. And 3. Digital training for small and medium-sized enterprises. Develop programs to promote the research and development of a digital startup business, namely 1. Digital products and service incubator, and 2. Digital business acceleration support program, and support new digital business startups to exhibit their product or services in national and international exhibition and trade fair. Organize the workshop on the new technology innovation with partners, especially the cloud technology and the artificial intelligence technology. Train the student on the digital workshop skill, robotic and Internet of Things, IoT, technologies to the students so that they could participate in a national and international competition, and collaborate with the digital like a Block 71 with Singapore and other plug and play in Silicon Valley, United States. Is a huge company for engaging the new digital startup. 4.2. Building a digital government. The Royal Government of Cambodia has identified digital government, digital citizens, and digital business as a key player in policy framework in order to promote the digital transformation and strengthening the working performance, efficiencies, and effectiveness of public service deliveries. Ministry and the Digital Government Committee has achieved as the following priority tasks. 1. We have and also mobilize around 419 digital technology professionals who are working actively in the ministry, and some of them are the experts with an international level skills. We focus the digital government program and platforms to accelerate the transformation. We could save time, provide faster service, reduce the national and public budgets, and also provide transparent and accountable public service delivery. Here we have 12 digital government programs. Amongst that 12, we have 5 has been recognized by the government as following. 1. The verify.com.gov.kh has been recognized as a global digital public infrastructure. Go.gov.kh nursery store non-confidential public files instead of using Google Drive, OneDrive, or Dropbox. Directly nomsa.gov.kh send SMS as a new information use information with a clear source instead of using SMS. The form.gov.kh create an online form to gather information, surveys, monitors, and evaluate. Sign up for a program or collect feedback instead of using Google Form or Microsoft Forms. Yeah. Sarikan platform is an artificial intelligence program that converts text into sound, into voice. Develop Digi Super App, a high capacity platforms that could integrate live and mini apps for supporting the multi-sectoral public service so that we could support the request for public service can be made swiftly, conveniently, and simply, and also cost effectively. And we also have the DG support app would accelerate the digital transformation and also digitalization with regards to the Cambodian public service in Cambodia 3 to 5 times faster than before. When it becomes successful, it will be the rare platform in the world. We also provide the computer digital equipment of the Royal Government computers, software to the ministry, institution, and higher education institution, including 9,300 computers and software, 2,600 tablets and 10 large tablets and 10 large printers, 14 servers, and mainly digital TVs, equipped with video equipment and set up infrastructure, connect with the provide direct internet service and website, national name, yeah, training and government workshop on the digital 4.0. We also organize forums to gather and exchange experience between digital experts in ministry, institution, and provide sectors national level. Provide a training and organize the workshop on the digital transformation to the leadership and government at the national and the subnational, with a total of 10,701 participants. Also organize a forum to gather and exchange experiences between digital experts in the ministry, institution, private sectors, and national and international level every year, including we have the Digital Government Platform and Digital Technology Expo is an annual event that could become a side forum for the Asian Digital Ministries meeting. The Digital Government Conference is an annual event that has been already been held twice, 2023, 2024, discussed with the Ministry of Public Works and the Ministry of Economy and Finance to prepare a sub-degree on the principles of establishing a digital transformation unit, which is a driving force be at the line ministries. 4.3 Building digital citizen. To transform people to the digital citizens, ministry has taken care to contribute to the building of the digital human resources as a user, as a technician, and experts as following. 1. Put into implementation the roadmap for the development of the digital skill in Cambodia 2024-2035, and under the promoting the curriculum development and training of 1,000 trainers and researchers and 10,000 students per year. Implement the digital literacy frameworks aimed at promoting digital literacy media and media other programs. Develop a variety of programs to promote the public awareness on digital literacy and digital accessibility, like Cambodian Digital Awards, Digital Intellectual Future, Teach Innovation Digital Seeds, Cambodia, towards digital programs and child thinking program. Establish Cambodian digital communities for gathering digital technologies professionals, which currently have around 5,000 registered users in this platform. Collaborate with Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport, promoting the request to the government, submitting the request to the government to consider the possibility of establishing an association of digital professionals by sectors and skills. Yes, today I just signed with His Excellency Hong Chun-rong, the Minister of Education. I did it already. Collaborate with the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport to establish a community technology centers in the public high school, starting test in Takao province to provide the training on the digital skill to high school students, local officers, traders, and workers and farmers, citizens to understand to use this tool, promote digital literacies, and reduce the digital gaps. Participate in organizing the 44 digital classroom at target primary schools under the initiative of Samdech Hun Manet, the Prime Minister of our country. We also equipped the digital devices, including computers, smart TV, security cameras, internet, and digital curriculums, recruitment and training of digital teachers. Introduce the university management system as per the request of Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport to contribute to the strengthening the governance of the public and private high school higher education institution. Establish digital technology centers for a number of public and private high school education institutions, higher education institutions. Provide scholarships to the around 1,500 undergraduate digital students and approximately 120 undergraduate doctoral students at home and abroad. Launch a digital skill development program and interest-free finance aid program for the poor students studying in digital undergraduate course if they do not pass the scholarship exam. Launch the Japanese IT pathway program by students preparing to work in Japan with support from Japanese embassies and some Japanese company. Develop a digital park to promote the development of the digital business ecosystem, including data centers, exhibition hall, digital equipment and services, conference halls, national and international technology companies, and digital business incubation centers, and a job training center. Strengthening number 4.4, strengthening the digital security. Within the framework of the Digital Security Committee, 5 units were formed. One, we have the General Secretariat, the Counter Cybercrime Unit, the National Defense Units under the Cyberspace, and the Cyber Diplomatic Unit, and also the Cambodian Cybersecurity Unit. The Cambodian Cybersecurity Unit is under the jurisdictions of the ministries and serve as the Secretariat of the General Secretariat on the cybersecurity issue. In the framework of cybersecurity, the ministry has been preparing the following significant works. One is a draft law on the cybersecurity has been in the office of the Council of the Ministers for 9 months now. The draft subdegree on the organization and functioning of the Cambodian cybersecurity unit is requesting a high review and by the Prime Ministers, and also completed the draft roadmap of cybersecurity in order to protect the cybersecurity system of the Royal Government of Cambodia and some key information infrastructure units. Completed the strategy and guidance on the security guide, website security at the ministry level, 2029. Complete design cybersecurity prototype and prepare to provide the technical support for the ministry and institution that intend to use. Completion of draft joint guidelines for the cybersecurity in some key information institution, and also develop the internal regulation for the cybersecurity management, including a total of 28 standards and procedures on the implementation of the 19 internal regulation. Modernize a security operation management center, we call as SOC, in collaboration with Japan. Also install the security device to protect 159 websites of the ministry and institution connected to our ministry from the we can say 28 DDoS attacks, and also we also block the a total of 37.6 million website attacks. It means that the attack on Cambodian in the whole country, both in the public and private sectors, billions billions of attack per year. But those ministry which has not yet been connected to our Ministry of Telecommunication system will not be accessible by us now. We could capture those information uh, for those systems that has been engaged with our ministry system only. Also monitor the cyber security threat. Also find the cyber security incident that occurs in the ministries and institutions that has been connected to our ministry system, and also responds to those incident reports. We also blocked about 18,000 illegal websites to date. We also disseminate and mainstream the knowledge to the public at large with regards to the websites and workshops, and also some kind of letters and also brochures every week. Yeah, we did it. And also social work with regards to the key sectors. Our ministry also contributes to the government with many other social work, sending a short message education to the public at large with regards to the counter-track HIV/AIDS, health, environment, and traffic. Work with government in fighting against COVID-19. We giving fund during the floods, and also our funds for the border infrastructure construction and some other social work that we have been engaged. Samdech Hun, the Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen, with many significant achievements in the field of post and digital within the last 5 years, we have had now, but there are also some challenges that our ministry need to address as follows. The capacity of some officials are unable to access to the training technologies and the new opportunities that are transformed rapidly. Digital connectivity infrastructure still unable to meet the growing demands for the mobile and internet services. The improvements to the national highway, city streets, and some urban roads has affected the fiber optic networks severely. The growth of the high-rise building in the city has blocked the telephone services. Some residents and some landlords do not cooperate with the construction of the tower, the antenna towers, as they feel it's damaged the aesthetics of their constructions. Some resident Borai development do not have the underground fiber optic network preparation, or they do not have the reserve site for the construction of the antennas and tower. And some Borai owners just give an exclusive rights to a single operators that may block the provision of some telecommunication service in other way. Some illegal competition activities in the telecommunication business still have not yet been completely eliminated. Digital human resources are still limited, especially at the ministry, institution, and private sectors, which has not yet been able to respond to the emerging technological development, such as the 5G technology, artificial intelligence, self-study machine, big data analysis, cloud technology, blockchain technologies, and Internet of Things, IoT, and etc. The cooperation with some other ministries still be limited, leading to a slow digital transformation. Some ministries and institutions do not have clear technical experts to develop a robust system to meet a need of workflow analysis and workflow automation, and some ministry data unable to be managed, and some data it's not possible to have those data are not interoperable for the common benefit of the governments. The digital development is not based on the architectural of our data. So we face the data intrusions. Some ministry and development do not intend to share data to because they're concerned about the data thief. But in fact, some ministry and institutions have already stored those data abroad, or they provide this data for a foreign company automatically and voluntarily already. Some ministry do not engage with our ministry, but they do it by themselves, and they give the projects to the companies to do it without complying with the data management standards. Many data of Cambodian has been stored abroad. Recently, our ministry is working to make sure of those data can be stored in the local data center. Samdech the Prime Minister, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, on the top of these above achievements and challenges, our ministry has put out the following measure. One is to continue to develop the capacity development and the subordinate units, and to improve the incentive system based on the achievement, so that we could turn our ministry into we have keep the supremacies of our ministry, continue to raise the national budget revenues, and contribute to the fund and prevent the new debt, as well as better management on the expenditures. Continue to promote the development of policies, laws, and regulations to support management and development of the postal and digital sectors. Continue to strengthen the function of regulation, inspection, and of cooperation with relevant authorities to prevent the suppression of crime. Continue to promote management, development, regulation, and digital transformation of the postal sectors to improve the service qualities, establishments of the and also the custom bounded warehouse, and also introduction of DigiPost and other digital applications to support the e-commerce. Continue to encourage operators to invest more in building digital connectivity infrastructure. Continue to coordinate and collaborate with the relevant ministry, institutions, sub-national administration, and operators to find site for the construction of the antenna tower, promote the installation of the IBS in the building, and to raise the campaign awareness about the case of antenna do not harm human health. Continue to promote the consumer protection and prevent the illegal competition and fair competition. Continue to cooperate with the Ministry of Information to transfer the 700 MHz radio frequencies for the 5G mobile service. Complete the plan to launch a 5G mobile and 5G private phone service to make it complete, and so that we could submit for the decision by the royal government. Continue to submit our just waiting for the decision on the launch for the SIM and communication equipment and registration system EIOS, and which contributes to the protection of security and safety to eliminate the counterfeit phone and increase revenue. Continue to manage, strengthen compliance and development on the digital sectors, as well as to promote the digital business. Continue to promote the National Center for the Artificial Intelligence and Data Science and large language models, pilot projects for Khmer language to strengthen the Cambodia supremacies and sovereignty over artificial intelligence, data science, for supporting the national digital innovation system. Continue to develop human resources with the clear technology skills to be able to manage the process of new technologies transformation, which is an emerging technology such as we have here, and expand the cooperation with a country who are intended to use the verified.gov platform and some other digital platforms, and promotes the launch of the DG Super App in March 2025, and continue to collaborate with the relevant ministry and institution to support the digital transformation, accelerates the implementation of the national data center construction projects, and encourage all ministries and to develop the and use the digital platform based program based on the data encryption, like technical standards, interoperability, joint design, and also the system security in the ecology of the super app. But in the case that any ministry are unable to do that, our ministry could provide the technology based on the principles of the bearer ministry will manage the data by themselves. We continue to strengthen the capacity of higher education students and capacity of the trainers for the implementation of the digital skill development roadmap successfully implemented. Continue to examine the feasibility of the providing the digital technology center project at the target higher education institution. Continue to promote the command and understanding and acquisition of digital skills at the level from school levels to higher education. Provide the campaigns through the social media to promote this and promote the digital parks. The first digital park in Cambodia to support the digital skill development and also the new digital business ecosystem. Implement a cybersecurity prototype architecture and set up a security operation management center. Continue to train the cybersecurity skill human resources to meet the need of both public and private sectors. Continue to coordinate the cybercrime, cyber defense, and cyber diplomacy with friend country development partners and stakeholders. Continue to promote the Cambodian supremacies, like we have had one in a verified.gov.kh to be the global recognized platform, and the the translation platform from Khmer to Braille language, which has been the number one in the 2024. As a request we had here, I would like to cordially request Samdech, the Prime Minister, kindly distribute your high recommendations. One is on the cybersecurity draft law. We would like to seek the consensus from the line ministries, as it is the national interest. By 2018, while I was working at the National Assembly at the time, NTU University have assigned me to visit Israel, as I am an alumni of the NTU University. I graduated my MBA there. And while I was visiting Israel, there were a presentation told me that Cambodia lost a lot of budget because of the data thief. It's about 3 billion USD per year. So now it's been 7 years already. Okay? And if now we can experience much more than that, dozens, much more than that time, if we do not try to strengthen our protection system. So the cybersecurity system is absolutely significant right now. Secondly, we would like to seek your support to the launching of the DG Super App pilot launch by June 2025. Thirdly, we would like to seek your highly support on the development of the digital park, contributing to the digital startup skill and also the digital ecosystem development. And fourthly, we would like to see your support on the development on the large language model for Khmer language, so that Cambodia could manage its own sovereignty in terms of the AI, artificial intelligence sector. Samdech Tapadai, the Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen, over the last 5 years, despite facing a number of challenges, the ministry has been actively and vigorously fulfilling its roles in reforming and enhancing the labor productivities that serve for the development and the management of the postal and digital sectors, as well as the promotion of the digital technologies to accelerate digital transformation process. Responding to the key strategic plans, which has been also recognized internationally on this achievement. All of this achievement are the solid grounds for the supporting the process of building a digital economy in society. We, as the leader and civil servant, will committed ourselves to working together to further implement the action plan and work directions. We will try our best to work successfully under the leadership of the Prime Minister. Last but not least, allow me to pray to all gods of the new year. Please kindly bless Samdech Hun Manet, the Prime Minister, and look to Dr. Preside and all his sons and daughters with good health, strength, wisdom, and win all enemies to lead Cambodia towards this prosperity. And I would like to wish Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the ambassadors, embassy representative, and from the subnational administration, national and international guests, please be successful in your future endeavor, and we be blessed with the 5 blessings of Buddha: longevity, nobility, happiness, strength, and wisdom. With my highest respect, and on behalf of the convention, and allow me to invite Samdech Hun Manet, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia. Please kindly take the floor for.
Excellencies, members of the Senate, National Assembly, and the Royal Government, Excellency ambassadors to the Kingdom of Cambodia, Excellencies, representative of development partner and private sector, and dear participants. Today I am very delighted to participate in the closing ceremony of the Conference on Stock-taking of the 5-year achievements 2020-2024 on a path toward digital transformation and setting future directions of the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications. I would like to express my appreciation to Excellency, distinguished guests, representatives of ministries and institutions, subnational administrations, diplomatic corps, development partners, private sector, and all stakeholders who participate in this important conference. Based on the summary report of the work result presented by Excellency Chea Vandet, Minister of Posts and Telecommunications and Chair of the Digital Government Committee, I'd like to commend the leadership and officials at all levels of the MPTC, of which their dedication and hard work over the past 5 years have led to remarkable achievements, especially in institutional reform within the ministry, strengthening revenue collection and internal reform and expenditure management, capacity building and human resource development, and modernizing the postal, telecommunications, and information and communication technology, or ICT sectors, or known as the digital sector, which have gradually developed and contributed significantly to our national socio-economic development. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, currently we are in an era of transformation where the digital transformation is no longer just an option, but a necessity for all countries around the world, including Cambodia. Digital technology is breaking traditional barriers and paving the way for new potentials and opportunities. We have observed that people everywhere now have access to mobile phone services, the internet, and affordable digital devices. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that in this room, probably very few or no one who doesn't have a smartphone. I also don't believe that there are many people in this room don't have communication service, for example, like app, WhatsApp, or Telegram, or Facebook, or TikTok. Perhaps no one in this room every day doesn't spend more than 5 minutes on internet. I met with people nationwide, not only in Phnom Penh, not just military, our soldiers along the border in OLI. He asked me for a selfie to post on the Facebook. Therefore, it reflects the fact that digital technology has become part of our daily life. Sometimes phone is the better friend than family members, wife or children. We can say that if your wife is not at home for 3 days, you are not so worried. But if you don't hold on to phone one day, you cannot bear with it. Those on the stage laughing, maybe they are one of them. We feeling that, and maybe one day you may not know how important the mobile phone would be if it is lost. You would see that your phone is very important because everything is stored there. At the old previous time, we depend on laptop. I had the internship at World Bank on the Mongolian department. I remember at 7 a.m. They told that computer down, so no one can do anything. That means all documents and data were stored on computer. But then now we change from depending on computer on smartphone. Nowadays, that is the digital system. Therefore, we can say that digital become part of your life. But the question is that, is it happening by chance? As Excellency Chea Vandet has just reported about the progress. No, it's not by chance. It is by, first, the affordability. People are able to buy a smartphone or SIM card. Number two, the scope of the service coverage, where I can let's say that even at the border, our military can send the report through the pictures and video, not just by text, not just from the border to Phnom Penh, but to the US or elsewhere. So the investment in digital service is because of the infrastructure coverage, and this doesn't happen by chance. It is the result of the adoption of clear policy by the royal government during the past 2 decades, especially focusing on digital development. Digital, where we think that in Cambodia is expanding, it has its own grassroots. where it started in 2000 when we established NIDA under the Office of the Council of Ministers. We, we have the authority in charge of the that was the initiative by Samdech Hun, the Prime Minister, and the leadership, and Samdech Vibol Panya Sok-an have prepared these initiatives. It didn't happen overnight. It took a long time, but it needs to start somewhere with clear vision and correct vision and policies. When we talk about this, they said, "Oh, we are just a theorist." You can say it, no problem. When we adopted this vision, we need to have planning for the implementation. Therefore, during the past 20 years, the implementation of the master plan of the digital in 2013, NIDA is transferred to the MPTC, and we started the strategy continuously, especially in the rectangular strategy phase 3, 2013-2018, referring to the importance of digital e-government and promoting private sector to grow, to participate in the infrastructure development. Therefore, today we can say that the scope of coverage has been expanded. Although in Phnom Penh there is still some limited services inside the house, for example, but we have a basis to improve our efficiency in the future, and the ministry just reported about its future directions. For example, the undersea fiber optic cable. As a result, we see that the benefit of the policy focusing on the sector for the last 20 years. What are the benefits? Like I said, without having internet this day, no one will use a smartphone because there will be no use. We can say N.7 over the flashlight. Now we are using 4G, but developing 5G services to create, to enhance the efficiency. We can improve a service with lower, cheaper price and fast services. I remember before 4G, where we can talk together. We spend too much on phone call. When I studied in the U.S., it was costly. 1 minute cost around $6 when I call home. But now for calling home or outside the country, we use apps to call. WhatsApp, Telegram. It just charge on the capacity usage. The same for sending picture or image. This is the advantage. The sharing of information and receiving information also fast. Now they can live pictures or events. People in US or in Phnom Penh can see each other at the same time. It's a real-time live coverage. Entertainment. Like I said, without a phone for one day, you will be so bored. But if your wife is not home for 3 days, no problem. Some people would be even more happier because they have more time to watch a sport competition because no one will take away your remote control. And in an event, a table of 10 people, no one would talk to each other. They didn't talk together around the table, but they talked to other people far away through Facebook. But this is the advantage for our people. For our economy and trade, it's not only helping the companies or the government, but also the people who are doing online trade or e-commerce, especially during the lockdown period. And it also helps cutting costs. Sometimes you can open many restaurants or shops. You just open at home with the delivery services. So not only online e-commerce, but also providing more benefits to other services, for example, like Grabs or Food Panda, because of online service and e-commerce, including food services. I don't know whether the waste of people in Phnom Penh would be bigger because you don't need to walk to buy food. Food just be delivered at home. I've seen this happen in developed countries 10 years ago, where you don't see many people at the markets, but even if the seller, they have the QR codes, they don't, or buyers, they have only QR code, even if selling the street food. The salary, the payroll also transferred through the system. Previously, the Treasury have to ship the cash, for example, to the military at the border, at the region. But now, with technology, we don't have to do that. Public service also have been improved. The public FMIS launched by the Ministry of Economy and Finance improve efficiency with fastness. We pay the payroll to public servants twice per month. There was some irregularity at the Ministry of Social Affairs, but now has been improved and corrected. Just slightly slow, but because of technical problem, they said we are running out of cash. When the NBC published or printed the 20,000 real to commemorate the coronation day, the 20th coronation day, they said we are running out of cash. We are having a good control and management of the cash, and we improve. We have the ability to increase our salary every year. This year started from January, so we need to. I'd like to commend Ministry of Economy and Finance, Treasury, the tax and customs systems. We can have access real-time data daily. So this is the result and the advantage of the establishment of the policy 20 years ago, and we are now carrying on this based on the existing basis. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, you understand that the 7th mandate of government implemented the pentagonal strategy. Phase 1 continue the rectangular strategy. Phase 3, we add the 5th angle, that is the digital technology, as the 5th pillar. And this reflects clearly that the RGC not only pay high attention on this, but we add priority on digital sector, which is the future for our country. And we need to have vision to ensure our ownership, not to be left behind. So the launching of vision and policy reflects the fact that this is a policy framework which is a priority, which we need to establish the master plan and the implementation plan, where we need to ensure that in the next 20 years is the same thing that we started 20 years ago. to make sure that we are not left behind by the rest of the world. We need to be prepared to be competitive, both human resource development and infrastructure development, and uh, spread out this to be used by our sectors. Therefore, that we need to prioritize this digital technology as the fifth pillar in our pentagonal strategy, which is a clear vision. Nothing has been perfect. Um, there has been positive and negative points depending on the use. It's similar to the weapons. Weapon can be used to protect, to attack, to defend. Police need to use weapons to protect the safety and security of the people. Of course, sometimes bad people use weapon to rob people. So it depends on the purpose of the usage of this weapon. Similarly, as for technology, if we don't accept it, we will be left behind. There's been discussion that AI is becoming more dangerous, but the question is that whether we stop it not to move forward, or we need to embrace it and manage it. This is the topic discussed worldwide. This year in France, there is a summit. Macron invited me, but I couldn't attend. I assigned Excellency Chea Vandet to attend. This is the global topic because AI can be very dangerous. They can take our picture and our voice to manipulate. Last night, I watched Prataung Nieng Nia. Maybe you see it also. I saw the two walking into the sea to the beach because we know that this is the AI. If we didn't know this, we may think that it would be a real pictures. Probably you may see this as well. So this is very strange. This is the important factor. Therefore, the works that we need to carry on, the royal government in the 7th legislature need to continue our work in the strengthening of the digital sector, and the RGC launching important policy measures, including the Cambodian Digital Economy and Society Policy Framework 2021-2035, and the Cambodia Digital Government Policy 2022-2035, aimed at enhancing citizen quality of life through the development of digital government infrastructure, digital security, and digital public services. And this work has been done by the ministry, as mentioned by the report of Excellency Minister Chea Vandet. We see that many achievements carried out by the ministry, and these are the works completed by the MPTC, but other ministries and some national levels also implemented their own duties as well in their respective sectors. The main purpose, we need to connect together. As Excellency Chea Vandet mentioned, that we need super apps. I will see this. We have created many things, but we need to have interlinked. It is not the exclusive right by the MPTC, but we need to have lead ministry to coordinate, to have interlinked among these software or apps. So I will raise this later. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the royal government with the MPTC as the lead agency has paid high attention to the management and development of the postal and telecom and digital economy, such as including emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence or AI, self-learning machine, big data, cloud computing, blockchain technology, and the Internet of Things. It also focuses on promoting digital infrastructure technology, including mobile antenna stations, optical fiber networks on land and undersea, government digital networks, national data centers, and security operations center. Although building digital infrastructure requires significant investment, Cambodia must push forward with this work to achieve success and establish a strong foundation for sustainable development. During the past 5 years, the Ministry of MPTC has achieved significant results such as organizing institutions in good order, enhancing governance and regulatory framework to improve the quality of telecom services and digital services, developing human resources at all levels of digital skill, promoting acceleration of digital transformation in government ministries and institutions, and raising Cambodia's reputation on international stage in digital sector. And I truly, once again, commend the ability of Cambodian people or our experts such as Verify.com or the translation services. I would like to congratulate on these achievements. And some programs not just for Cambodia, but some countries also employ or use these softwares or apps. I don't know about the technicians, but if the technician and the government who are well developed accept our technology, that means our products are better than theirs. So if it is convenient, it is convenient, it is useful, then they will accept. And in terms of technology or technical aspect, I don't know. Maybe you have similar problem as me. I don't know digital language. Moreover, I'm truly proud of Ministry's important role in COVID-19 era. Ministry of MPTC play important role. We remember the time we couldn't meet each other directly, physically, without the digital infrastructure as a result of our past 20-year achievements and policies. It would be much more difficult because at the time everything was disconnected. We could not meet physically for a meeting, and every time we meet, we attended a meeting, we were very worried after we heard someone was affected positive. First time we had 21-day quarantine and later on 14 days. For me, I had myself quarantined for 5 times. So if we didn't have technology at the time, we wouldn't be able to deal with the issue the way we did during that time. All the meetings were carried out through or conference, through the video conference. The other day I saw one TV channel, one staff was asked to dress like the time in COVID. They wear shoes with the tie but wearing short. At the time, everybody, you don't need to wear the trousers because you just sit and showing the top. But now you cannot do so. Ministry of Education, teachers and students. At the time we need to close the school, but we could manage to do the online, although it didn't provide efficiency, some, but you know, with that technology, we could continue the classes. So I'd like to commend the MPTC and relevant ministries for jointly working together to solve the issue of public health and the ensuring of the continuity of socio-economic development. With the many achievements accomplished during the past 5 years, MPTC must continue to address various challenges, including management and development of the postal service sector remain limited. Quality of communication service in some areas need further improvement. Digital human resources and digital literacy among population require further development. Digital systems and data ministries and institutions are still disintegrated and having different cybersecurity levels, which poses a high risk. The governance and management of data within the ministry and institutions remain uncertain, and the mechanism for ensuring the sustainability of digital systems is not yet established. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, to strengthen the effective work implementation and accelerate the pace of digital transformation, I would like to offer several recommendations to the MPTC as follows. First, we need to continue strengthen governance in the postal, telecommunication, and digital technology sector, developing institutional capacity, enhancing the skills of the civil servant. This should be done based on the reforms that have been implemented so far in order to transform into a model institution that leads and manages the sectors under the ministry's competency with high efficiency. Second, it is necessary to continue accelerating preparation of policies, law, regulations, and guidelines related to postal, telecoms, and digital technology sectors, especially emerging technologies, including AI, self-learning machine, big data, cloud computing, blockchain technology, and the Internet of Things. Relevant ministries and institutions must prepare the cybersecurity law, which can be a foundation for our legal basis as soon as possible, as requested by Excellency Chea Vandet. Third, it is necessary to continue strengthening quality of postal services, enhance trust in postal services, and develop postal sector to support e-commerce. This can achieve by continuing to improve the operation of Cambodian postal enterprises, expanding the postal network and developing key postal infrastructure, including postal logistic warehouses and custom bonded warehouses. Last mile delivery and the preparation of the use of the DigiPost platform to develop vibrant postal ecosystem. Ministry of Commerce and the National Bank of Cambodia, as well as other relevant ministries and institutions, operate to promote by eliminating the sales of counterfeit goods and online fraud. It is necessary to pay attention to enhancing the quality of services and expanding the coverage of telephone and internet services through the construction of mobile antenna stations, the establishment of aerial and underground fiber optic networks, the rapid completion of undersea fiber optic network project, and the establishment of fiber optic networks reaching to all households in need. When I came in, I was shown the plan to connect the cable optic from the undersea cable optic from Hong Kong. The current line is small, so it has more limited capacity with expensive service fee. So in this mandate, we could be able to push forward the undersea cable fiber cable. So we need to push forward on this because the internet usage will never decline. So the service and the fee should be considered, and the MPTC as the lead agency to carry out this work. I recommend the Ministry to develop a plan to launch the 5th generation 5G mobile services so that the government can set an appropriate timeline for its implementation. In the development and implementation of the sector. And as suggested, the Ministry of Relevant Institution and local administration fully cooperate to facilitate and accelerate the procedures for granting permits to build digital connectivity infrastructure, recognizing that telephone and internet services are essential services, just like electricity and clean water. So on this occasion, I urge all citizens not to be concerned about the health impacts of the mobile antenna stations. A study by the World Health Organization has shown no scientific proof that mobile antenna stations have any adverse effects on public health. If there is such a health impact that exists, all countries, especially developed nations, would no longer use mobile phone services. I heard about this. People said that that would cause cancer. Some said if you use mobile phone for too long, it would create cancer. But generally, the safety is very high, and the ministry has monitored this closely. Anything has a radioactivity to some extent, even if the natural stone, just depending on to what extent. However, the installation of the mobile in antenna must be considering all of these, including the urbanization. We don't just install it without a master plan. We cannot install and we remove. It would be very costly. So we need to prepare this with care, and we need to pay attention on the township or cities where weak mobile phone service remain there. For example, in Boré, where they experience limited services. So we need to work with the operators to improve this service and to improve the business confidence or people's confidence on the internet and mobile phone services. The residential expansion have been very fast, even faster than the infrastructure of the digital infrastructure. Sometimes Boré is expanding faster than the sewage system. So we need to continue thinking about this. Chicken and eggs, which one born first? We need to look into consideration for both aspects. Fifth, it is essential to continue focusing on the management, development, research, and innovation in the digital technology sector, particularly emerging digital technologies, while maximizing the benefits and minimizing the negative impacts of these technologies. The ministry should develop strategic plan and phased investment plans to build a national ecosystem for the development of emerging technologies, including governance, digital technology resources, human resources, technical expertise, and development of new digital technology markets. As AI stands out the most and brings both positive and negative effects, the ministry should manage governance in, in, uh, in a timely manner. At the same time, the ministry must continue to cooperate with the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport, Ministry of Industry, Science, Technology and Innovation, and relevant ministries and institutions to promote research, development, innovation, and the use of AI technologies to serve the development of their respective sectors. Ministries should also monitor, study, and understand the evolving trends of AI technologies and participate in important regional and global meetings. 6. Human resource development in digital field must be continued through digital literacy program, digital education program at the higher education level, digital skills enhancement training program for civil servants, and the digital leadership program. The ministry is required to develop a plan to increase digital literacy awareness to 50% of the total population by 2030, in line with the digital literacy capacity, media and information system. Regarding higher education, digital education system, I support and encourage the ministry to continue providing scholarships and financial assistance to outstanding students and continue implementing competitive projects at the educational institution level to raise awareness about the importance of digital technologies for public and promote students' consideration of acquiring digital skills to participate as the driving force in Cambodia's digital economies and society. And I commend the support ministry in collaborating with the Ministry of Education, promote digital transformation and provide digital technology tools to higher education institutions, particularly in linking digital skills education, digital park, which is a new initiative aimed at enhancing the quality of education and providing easier access to students to secure jobs either on-site or remotely. Collaboration with big company in Silicon Valley in the USA and other innovation hubs. 6. To promote the establishment of digital government, relevant ministry and institution must organize digital skill human resources to support the process of digital transformation within the provision of digital public services to the private sector and the citizens. I encourage the ministry to continue training civil servants in the use of digital tools and software programs for office works and to accelerate the completion of the digital infrastructure transformation action plan at the ministry and institution that have not yet been organized. The ministry should also continue collaborating with the Ministry of Civil Service and Ministry of Economy and Finance to finalize the sub-decree on the principle of organizing digital information units at the ministries and institutions. However, for the implementation of digital transformation-related works as supported function, it must wait until the approval are granted. Meanwhile, the Digital Government Committee, the Economic and Digital Business Committee, and the Secretariat of the National Committee for Promoting Public Reform of the Royal Government under the 7th Legislature of the National Assembly should cooperate with relevant ministries and institutions to organize national and subnational digital public services widely and effectively. 8. Attention must be given to data governance, the organization of digital government enterprise architecture, interoperability, data inscription, and data retention at individual ministry and institutions. In accordance with the data security and cybersecurity principle, the ministry must accelerate the construction of the national data center as quickly as possible. All digital development and program of every ministry and institution must undergo technical review and evaluation by the Digital Government Committee In this sense, I agree with Excellency Chea Vandet. From the beginning, when we were in a situation that we were unable to manage a digital or develop data center, all ministry have tried their best to partner with different stakeholders, including the storage of the data outside the country. So in the future, we need to improve our ability to manage and control our data. Uh, at least it is stored in our house. Number two, safety for sharing and the interlink. In the future, we need to have the interlinked share of the information. There are two phases in using technology. It can expedite the sharing of information, but the safety is also poses some risk, not only Cambodia but any other parts of the world. Sometime in the past, when we want to get information on the ministry, we need to go physically there to access the drawer, or later on to get hard disk on the computer. But now at this stage, we don't need to go there. Data is stored in cloud. That means a cloud, but it's not in the sky actually. I used to visit one country. I visited the cloud in one big building. So they told me that data from many countries, thousands of kilometers away, is stored here. So when data center has a problem, we will also have problem. So of course, sometimes we say that the son born before the father. But anyway, if the son is walking, let them walk, let him walk. So similarly, if ministry can do things by themselves, let them do it. But you know, we cannot say that software we need to bring from MPTC, but for the safety of the data, we need to be working together. We need to have the principle of the data sharing, or, for example, related to national security or with different level of security. We need to discuss on this. We need to make sure that we are able to give the attention on the guarantee of the security. We put our faith in the cloud. We need technology. Sometimes we receive a message from a friend borrowing money, for example, through Telegram. A friend sent a message to borrow money through Telegram, for example, $1,000 because he was robbed in Italy. But when we double check, he's not in Italy, he's in Cambodia. So the stealing of the identity, so this is a fraud, but if they do any illegal thing, it would have consequences. So with the development of technology, we need to establish the legal framework to streamline this development, plus the capacity of digital. So this is the important principle where ministries and institutions must collaborate together, and with the Ministry of MPTC. We don't ban ministries to develop themselves or collaborate with partners, but we need to have a standard, and we need to check the safety standard. And secondly, we need to have a consistency for in the future so that each ministry can be used safely. We need to avoid the overlapping of ministries doing the same thing. So I think technology will be helpful for us to do on this. Which ministry will lead this mission, for example, uh, in digital sector. In, in each ministry, they need to have the digital units, and they need to have the ability to monitor their own system in the ministry. But within the whole government, we need to have one stakeholder, one player. For example, MPTC or the Digital Government Committee to have play the role as a secretariat to coordinate and focusing on the safety. So in the future, we hope that we can collect all data from data centers. Although it's a cloud, whether in Bangkok or Kampong Thom, is much better than cloud in other countries. Therefore, this is our future direction, and I request all ministries and institutions to collaborate together and with the MPTC and existing or interministerial mechanisms so that we can have the integrated information and data, digital data, to ensure the safety and consistency. I also support the possible launch of super app in March, but we need to also consider about CamDX. Which platform is the umbrella? So you need to work together to avoid duplication. I don't understand deeply about technology. We announced that the CamDX, the interministerial platform, so we need to ensure the complementarity and the consistency. And this is something we need to work together and agree to do the pilot test on this program. Because I'm a careful person, for example, verify.gov.kh. Initially, we started from Ministry of Education, so 6 months after 6 months we don't experience any loss of data. So when we could see everything was running smoothly, so we expanded to the other ministries and institutions. If we implement it wrongly, it's very hard to take it back, to undo it, because they may save those stolen data already. For example, group Telegram, some people send pictures to friends, but it sent to the leaders group. So you experience that. Now we have the function to delete it, but in the past, no, we could not unsend. So we need to be careful on the safety of the data. We need to be carefully use it, and we need to do it better. We need to have value added. Of course, we need to move forward. We cannot close down the internet, but we need to walk forward carefully to ensure the sustainability and the safety of this usage. If we had problems, then it would be difficult to undo. especially relating to data. They can change the names or sex from male to female or male to female. They change the identity. So it also related to legal issue and the privacy information. So the related ministry and institution need to take care. For example, Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Economy and Finance need to look into this seriously. We need to develop and also consider the safety of these data. If it is leaked, it is difficult to take it back. Many countries have experienced this problem. They could hack data from millions of people. So we need to pay high attention on this issue, safety and the interoperability. We need to technical cooperation, cybersecurity assistance should be provided to ministry and institution through the Computer Emergency Response Team or CAMCERT, implementation of internal regulation and cybersecurity management, and the procedure related to the principle of implementing these internal regulation and cybersecurity architecture at the ministry and institution in line with the internal regulation on the cyber security system. We will connect to the SOC of the MPTC. Ministry and institutions that do not yet have these internal regulation can consider adopting them as needed. I recommend ministry to continue collaborating with real ministry institutions in campaign against the online scams to make it more effective, as well as promote awareness campaigns on online safety, especially regarding the child protection, online and public awareness through technology companies and educational institutions. Through the report by Excellency Minister just now, we prevent and we close down the irregular website relating to illegal gambling, the scam, and child-related issue. 18,000 websites just now. 13,600 websites during the last 16 months. In the last 6 months. So, because we pay high attention, we created the working group comprising our Ministry of Interior, the National Police, and MPTC, plus related ministry institutions to work on combating issues. This is just like cats and mouse, even more difficult. Sometimes the mouse residing outside the country. If they are inside, it's easy, but they're outside. But technology is not easy. However, we need to continue working on this campaign. I commend the related ministries and institutions, including MPTC, Ministry of Interior, National Police, and the NBC, MEF, and TRC, and banking regulatory units. They conducted online scams, fraud, online. This is the means. These means have been used by. The online means have been used by both businesses and the good and the bad people as well. So we need to create the safety mechanism. So during the modernization of digital system, we have had some problems, including misinformation, not just for Cambodia, but worldwide. So AI would create even more problem, like I just mentioned about That is the sculpture with thousands of tons can be walking to the beach in the video image. Excellency Saisum Al, maybe his picture can be portrayed as an astronaut going to the moon, because uh, in the past they can do the image editing, edit all technology we could identify, but now it's very difficult to identify with the new technology. Related to security issue, national security, and some important work, it would be dangerous because people don't really understand about the true or not true pictures. Very difficult. Sometimes even more dangerous. So this is something we need to pay attention at present and future, not just for us. Last year, MPTC also convened a meeting and ASEAN framework related to AI and cybersecurity. Misinformation also very chaotic. I actually didn't want to mention here in the forum, but otherwise it would not end. It's not misinformation on the internet, but it's a rumor without internet. But they share through, they talk about the cabinet reshuffle since the last year end. They said they will change 6 ministers. So don't need to work, just wait for the new ministers. I don't want to mention in public. I told the related ministries. They came to me and said, this is still going on. This rumor. Let me tell you this. How can we say we change the ministers while I don't know anything? And my wife even accused me of hiding her because she said she was told clearly about this. I was almost locked out by my wife because she said they told her that they knew clearly they would change. There would be a reshuffle. Let me tell you this. Number one, the request to nominate or to change the government, the cabinet member is the right of the Prime Minister. If Prime Minister doesn't know anything, so I would say no. I would say that no minister would change. So we need to put an end to this rumor. So all our officials just focusing on working. Don't worry about any boss coming. If you're just waiting for the new ministers, maybe the current minister would change yourself. So I don't want to say in public actually. So Ambassador, please, I know it's just internal issue, but this is a rumor, so I need to talk in public to put an end to this rumor. So let's end this rumor, because the Prime Minister doesn't know there is a change in any ministry, because all ministers have been working very hard so on their respective works. So this is misinformation. I talked to related ministers. I don't know anything. Some minister came to see me. I don't reveal the names, although they are here. He said, Samdech, I heard the news from Oknya group that you would change me. I don't know, I said to him. How come? No. We need to focus on doing your job. And our officials do not think about it, just fulfilling your duties, which is very useful components as a synergy to promote our socio-economic development. So please be stable on this. Don't worry about my work. Let me busy. So ministry at the ministry's officials just focus on your own duties. Because if you just wait and see for the new boss, it would be no good. So I'm not joking. Just let end this rumor. So just touch on this issue a little bit because it relates also to misinformation or fake news. This is not on internet, but it's a coffee table kind of thing. In addition to fake news, the use of information relate to which may affect the culture and the religion. I asked the Ministry of Religion and Cults, Ministry of Culture, Ministry of Interior to take measures. Now we saw Praniang Antara TV. The belief, individual or groups belief, you can do it inside your house. Don't post it in public, which can affect our ancestors, affect our religion and culture. You say this is your own right. You have your rights must be limited. You cannot affect the rights of the nation, which is based on human and land, language, religion, culture, and arts. If we don't protect our identity, this is the rights of a nation to protect our culture. So if the individual rights affect the nation's right, we need to defend the nation's rights. We cannot let this affect the national right. You can talk on anything based on good basis. You can do it at home privately. You can wear the costume. You can practice at home with your group inside your house. Don't make it affect the national culture. I don't know whether you want to receive like or views on your page, but don't do anything to affect our culture, the dignity of our country, our ancestors, because no matter how long the history is, Khmer remain Khmer, because we have preserved our identity and our culture. So we need to jointly defend and protect this culture. So, although it is not illegal, but it is affecting the preservation of our national identity. So please try to avoid this. You can do anything to gain more views. If your Praniang Antara TV came into your dream, you don't need to wear her costume. I also experienced to have a dream like God came to tell me about something, but I didn't need to wear God's dress or costume, or uh, the other day one brother came to criticize uh, Buddha or religion. Of course, this is you individual right, but the ministry has the right to defend, to protect our identity and culture against such groundless accusation. We don't need to imprison him or her, but we need to bring her or him to uh, make the correction. Sometimes people want to have view, but with nude or whatever, or where they can eat sandal by soaking the sandal with the fish sauce, and they eat and put on the posting on the page. It's very ridiculous. So I would like to request the ministry and institution with the competency to monitor, take into consideration. The other day, Lavria, Excellency Chaibaran, call in someone who made this video. Of course, your individual right, but it must be limited when it affects the rights of the community and the nation, especially relating to cultures and religion of the nation, where we all need to defend together. If you want to have more views, you have to find different means to do so. Third one, we need to prevent the online scam and gambling, which can affect the country, the nation's image. I commend the Ministry of Interior, Excellency Sasoka, National Police Commissioner, Excellency Sartet, Provincial Administration, Ministry and institution, including MPTC, who have collectively fight against the online scam and gambling. As you said, 18,000 websites have been closed and continue to do so. And we closed down some sites or locations where we send some foreigners involved with this issue. But this work we need to do more. It's not over yet. The government in the new year, we have the mechanism to increase the interministerial mechanism, including Minister DPM Netsawan, DPM Sasoka Prasakon Netsawan, the Kadrat ad hoc committee to fight against this issue, including police force, the gendarmerie and the military force, to work together on combating this issue, to make sure that we are able to resolve this issue, because it relates to the national image. So all subnational levels or administrations, including the provincial police and gendarmerie and armed forces at all levels, be prepared to cooperate. This is the ad hoc interministerial mechanism. This is not the substitution of work, but to add more effectiveness. Justice, police, and intervention force from the central national level, in addition to the existing provincial police to work together. It's not illegal to use military. We need to use military to support the police force in the conducting the mission for safety and public orders. This is the synergy. This is not simple work. We need to continue working. Actually, we have done a lot in the past. We have had some informations here and there in neighboring countries and ASEAN countries. We have separated measures. In Cambodia, we have done since the last mandate. Samdech Hun, former Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Interior, led this operation, and in this mandate, I tasked Excellency Sasoka, and he began this since the beginning of the mandate. And in the future, we will to increase the synergy to solve this issue. So all relevant ministries and MPTC be prepared to cooperate to crack down on these illegal activities, which is very important work for us. And this is the results that we achieved, both positive result from the digital sector, and it also opened the ways for the opportunists to conduct unwanted activities. But we need to strengthen our legal framework and measures to combine our synergy to combat on this issue. So this is the royal government commitment in New Year. This New Year, we promote two things, two commissions. Number one, the preparation on land issue with the Ministry of Construction, Land and Urbanization to give the land title and work on the concessional land for the veterans, and some mechanism to provide land for people without having lands, and the other one relating to the online scam. So we need to establish positivity for our people and for socio-economic development. 11th, I encourage the co-chairs of the Economic, Social, Digital and Telecommunication Working Group, Working Group N of the Public-Private Sector Forum to continue discussing requests and various challenges, as well as participate in promoting and attracting more businesses and investment in digital sector in order to achieve even more positive outcomes for society and national economy. Before concluding, once again, I would like to congratulate and commend the achievements of the MPTC over the past 5 years. I encourage the leadership and all civil servants of MPTC to continue fulfilling their important responsibilities in managing and developing the postal, telecommunications and digital technology sectors so that they can further contribute to the national development. To conclude, I would like to wish Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, and the conference good health, happiness in their families and success in fulfilling their respective duties. May you be blessed with the 5 blessings of Lord Buddha, namely longevity, nobility, health, strength, and wisdom. Thank you. I hereby declare the closing of the conference on stock-taking of the 5-year achievements 2020-2024 on the path toward digital transformation and setting future directions of the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications. Thank you.
we would like to thank and we would like to wish Samdech Hun a good health. So round of applause, please. The next program, Samdech Hun, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, present the honorary medal. So please stand up together. I'd like to invite Excellency Chief Satharot, Excellency Chunwat. The Medal of the Kingdom of Cambodia, Mahasari Rod, Excellency Kong Phala, Excellency Chea Vandet, Lok Chum Tiu Tebroda, Excellency Saron Rodi, Excellency Hot Chan Jared, Excellency Mokradi, and Excellency Ngandani.
As we conclude our live coverage from the Soka Residence Phnom Penh Hotel, we reflect on the powerful message delivered by Prime Minister Hun Manet during today's conference. In his remarks, the Prime Minister underscored the profound impact of digital technology on our daily lives. He emphasized that digital technology has become an integral part of modern society, with the royal government prioritizing the digital sector as a pivotal component of Cambodia's future. Prime Minister Hun Manet noted that virtually everyone now possesses a smartphone and uses various communication applications, illustrating the wide reach of digital technology even in the most remote areas of the country. This reflects not just a shift in communication, but also an essential tool for daily activities and data storage. He shared his belief that digital technology has accelerated the pace of work in both the government and private sectors, providing significant benefits to Cambodian citizens, especially in economic and trade sectors. The rapid growth of the digital sector over the past decade has led to more efficient online services that are transforming lives across the nation. Furthermore, the Prime Minister reassured civil servants about the government's commitment to providing sufficient budget allocations for salaries and regular increases, reinforcing economic stability alongside the rise in tax revenue. In his closing remarks, Prime Minister Hun Manet congratulated innovative Cambodians who have developed mobile applications and provided valuable online services. He also called for expedited efforts to finalize the cybercrime law and urged relevant ministries to enhance digital training and scholarship opportunities for students. Additionally, the Prime Minister addressed public concerns about mobile phone antennas, referencing World Health Organization, WHO, research that indicates no scientific evidence of health risks associated with their use. Lastly, he instructed the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications to focus on improving telephone service issues in underserved areas, ensuring that all citizens benefit from the advancements in digital technology. As we conclude today's conference, we are reminded of the commitment and vision from our leaders to cultivate a thriving digital landscape in Cambodia. Thank you for joining us today for this pivotal event. We encourage you to stay connected with EAC News for ongoing updates as Cambodia continues its journey toward a digital future. From all of us at EAC News, signing off. Have a wonderful day